Rio Grande Valley.
We're coming together with KRGV
to tackle the critical issues affecting all of us.
And we need your help
to make positive change.
We want to help you live your best life,
our children to succeed,
and the Valley to thrive.
Stay tuned to KRGV
and help us bring the Valley together
to make positive change
with KRGV's Heart of the Valley.
To be a great ref, you need great eyesight, and you need great eyesight in your everyday life. Diabetes can lead to blindness and many other eye problems. Diabetics are more than 40% likely to develop glaucoma and more than 60% likely to develop cataracts. With regular checkups, you can keep minor problems minor. And if you do develop a major problem, catching it early is crucial. So see your eye doctor regularly to keep your vision clear and your future bright.
Every day I'm in the courtroom, fighting for you, making sure that you get what you deserve. Today, KRGV and I are fighting to keep you healthy, to make sure you live the life you deserve. Diabetes affects many in the Rio Grande Valley, and more than 60% of non-traumatic lower limb amputations are due to diabetes. But with preventative foot care, you can reduce your chance of diabetic limb amputation. Talk to your doctor for more information.
When you're shopping for furniture, you have a lot of choices.
Do you want a leather or fabric sofa?
A queen or king-size bed?
You also have a lot of choices when it's time to eat.
Smart choices are essential for diabetics.
And choosing low-carb foods will keep your blood sugar down.
Here's a few that might surprise you.
Soda or orange juice. They're about equal. Skip both and eat an orange.
Regular or low-fat salad dressing. The regular dressing actually has less carbs and sugar.
For more smart choices, go to krgv.com/heartofthevalley.
We want to pass down the good things to our children, like the value of hard work, the keys to success, and a healthy life. If you have diabetes, your children run a greater risk to develop the disease. But studies show that you can delay or prevent type 2 diabetes by exercising and eating right. Give your children the right tools to thrive. Teach them the importance of a good diet and the value of staying fit. For more tips, go to krgv.com/heartofthevalley.
KRGV's Heart of the Valley and HEV are shining a light on diabetes. Head to your local HEV pharmacy between March 28th and April 10th to receive a free diabetes screening and take a store tour from a certified dietitian that will help you pick the right foods. For exact days and times, go to krgv.com/Heart of the Valley. Watch Channel 5 News for in-depth reports and tips on living with the disease. Don't miss this chance to get your free diabetes screening at your local HEV pharmacy. KRGV's Heart of the Valley, tackling the critical issues facing the Rio Grande Valley. Diabetes is a potentially deadly disease that has a life sentence. Heart of the Valley is empowering you to combat diabetes. Watch for in-depth reports on Channel 5 News, public service announcements focused on awareness, and head to HEB for free diabetes testing. KRGV's Heart of the Valley is supported by Begum Law Group, Rio Bank, PayneAutoGroup.com, and Lax Furniture.
The number of people with diabetes is increasing in the Rio Grande Valley. We spoke to a doctor and researcher in Central Texas. He says people can develop the disease at any age. Meet Pablo Menchaca. He loves to play his accordion. It's something that helps him cope with the everyday struggles of diabetes.
I never really thought that I would get it, because I always thought that life would be perfect.
Diabetes is when your body can't control blood sugar levels. Menchaca is partially blind, taking at least 10 pills a day to survive.
You can't just get up and go and do something when you want to, You gotta go call a taxi, you gotta depend on friends, family, or institutions, that are there to help.
He tells me his family has a history of diabetes. Menchaca is living with type 2. There are two types of diabetes, type 1 and type 2. Type 1 diabetes means that your body doesn't produce enough insulin. People who have type 1 diabetes need to take insulin in the form of an injection or a specialized pump every day. Type 2 diabetes means your body is resistant to insulin. Oral medication and insulin injections will help your body metabolize the food you eat into sugar.
Right now, it's far more common to have juvenile diabetes. That's an old word, but we call it type 1 diabetes.
Dr. Stephen Ponder is an endocrinologist at Baylor Scott and White Hospital in Central Texas. You may have noticed his hat. He works with children and people who have diabetes across the state and in the valley. Type 1 diabetes develops in childhood. Ponder tells me the cases of type 2 diabetes are a big concern.
And that's very common in the Rio Grande Valley area. In fact, very common, and was first pretty much discovered down there to be the epidemic that it eventually became, which we're now living in.
1 out of every 4 people living in the Rio Grande Valley has diabetes. Ponder says you can try to prevent it.
Type 2 diabetes is associated with being overweight, being resistant to insulin. Those things occur through becoming obese, and you could argue, and some people will argue, that those are lifestyle issues. They are, and they can be treated at first through lifestyle issues, but even type 2 diabetes has a very strong genetic component to it.
Menchaca tells me he wishes he would have realized the damage diabetes could do. He would have made changes.
Awareness is the best tool against diabetes, I would say. And exercise, Find something that you like to do that's active.
Menchaca won't give up. He says he plans to continue to live and stay strong. The number of people with diabetes is increasing in the Rio Grande Valley. We spoke to a doctor and researcher in Central Texas. He says people can develop the disease at any age. And these are the symptoms of type 1 diabetes: increase in thirst and urination. You are eating more but losing weight, tingling or pain in the hands or feet, or even both. Type 2 diabetes symptoms occur more slowly. Increase in urination is a main symptom. Getting up 2 to 3 times to go to the bathroom is a huge sign. Increase in thirst and weight loss are the others. Now, you should see your doctor right away if you have any of these symptoms. Reporting in the Channel 5 News studio, Michael Scott, Channel 5 News at 6.